they will bring the rivers as well. That's what everybody read from it.
Right.
Which, when you hear that speech, you think you read between the lines. He's not saying too much. That isn't. It was vile. It was vile.
Right.
And the Tories at the time had one of their election scenarios was electing motifs that they put up in people put up in their windows. Vote Labour if you want one living next door to you.
What?
An immigrant.
Right.
Well, then you see that was the 60s, but a lot of Africans were coming in from Jamaica and what have you. So this was a Tory thing. Vote Labour if you want one coming in, one living next door to you. Hate.
Yeah, but when was that?
That was the 60s.
That's the 60s. That's a
Yeah.
long time ago.
I know.
The country's not like that anymore.
Isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
I photograph a lot of rallies. I photograph a lot of rallies up in Scotland, and there's a lot of BNP rallies. I think they're called the SDL up there.
Never heard of it.
Right, anyway. Race hate, full of race hate. Really vile. I mean, really, really vile.
Well, we hope to keep them marginalised and on the outskirts of the discussion, because we don't. But the thing is, what happened when when Nick Griffin went on Question Time? It destroyed the BNP. As the sunlight was shone on it, everybody could see how bad they were, and that was it. They lost. They disappeared almost. I mean, maybe you're saying they're still around somewhere, but they're not a force in politics now, are they?
Yeah, the Brexit Party.
Well, the
Nigel
BNP.
Farage was in the BNP when he was a young lad.
Really?
Yeah,
But they don't have those views now, do they?
very covert. It's easy to look polite, isn't it? It's easy to hide what you're about by saying what you think, this is what they want to hear.
I could say the same about any of these people here.
Maybe. Nigel Farage went on to Question Time, right? And apparently he said
They let a Brexiteer on Question Time.
Yeah.
Wow. This doesn't happen very often.
No, they had the Brexit Party on last Thursday.
I'm joking.
I haven't seen yet.
They had somebody did some stats, and it was something like 75 or 80% Remainers on Question Time guests.
Well, in Scotland they plant the unionist guys in the audience and what have you. But anyway, Nigel Farage was on Question Time, and he said one of the issues is, and I quote verbatim, right? He says, Albanian paedophile gangs. That was his phrase.
Is that a racist comment?
Of course it is.
Why is it-
kidding?
why is it racist?
Because then Joe Schmo in the audience, who doesn't have a clue, who's easy to push their buttons, play the race card. Albanians are paedophiles.
No, you're taking a leap from what he actually said to something else.
This is what I was saying about it being covert. It's what he intended to say. That was a man who was BNP born and bred.
That's the kind of thing that the BBC do. That's programming language that the BBC do. What?
He said it. The BBC didn't say it. He said it. He sat there and said it.
You could probably say there's paedophile gangs from everywhere. There's paedophile gangs from the UK.
Yeah.
And they all need to be dealt with.
Yeah.
And I dare say there's a few of them in there.
Oh, absolutely. That list was lost. Theresa May lost the bloody list. My time as a photographer, I've seen some pretty hairy things. Leon Britton, for instance, he was found innocent. Oh, no. I've seen pics of him in a maid's uniform with a little naked boy on his kneecap.
Have you got a copy?
No, because I don't want it's not my picture. But yeah, I've seen it.
Send a picture, if you can get the owner of the picture to send a copy to WikiLeaks, perhaps.
Well,
maybe it can get out there.
He's dead now, what can you do? He's dead, he got away with it.
Yeah, but there's not necessarily the fact of him getting away with it, it's the fact that it may implicate other people. And it will show that there was some truth in the allegations. And if they were telling the truth about him, maybe they're telling the truth about other people.
Oh, for sure. Gravel Janner, Ted Heath, paedophile Prime Minister.
There's an awful lot of smoke for there to be no fire. It's very hard to believe there wasn't any fire.
Because they didn't believe the kids when they were adults, when they came forward.
Have you heard of Melanie Shaw?
No.
Google Melanie Shaw. She was in a